respect plus affection, plus sexuality if it's that kind of a relationship, but and caring, really caring about other people and what happens to them.
Wow, that's a good one. I don't know. That's a work in progress, I suppose, for me.
Love is a small puppy.
I'm so cynical. I laugh. Love. I don't know. That has changed for me over the years. I used to think it was a real passionate thing, and now, as I get older, I think maybe it's someone who you can be really good friends with. But it's nice if you could have that passion too. That's why I think marriage is kind of unnatural, because inevitably, if you're really close to someone, you stay friends with them and you lose that passion. It's kind of catch-21. You can't have both. And if you have a lot of passion, then usually you can't stand that person. You fight all the time. So there's no in between. So now, to me, a more comfortable love is more important. Someone that you can be with all the time, like a companion.
Desire and something you really like and look forward to. Something that makes you secure, that makes you feel good about yourself and everything else.
Love is what I ought to be doing to every person on the planet. I mean, I know what I ought to be doing, so I know what love ought to be, But things are kind of strange here, and love. Love really ought to, it's basically, it's like the golden rule. It's like do unto others, you'd have them do unto you, And that is the truest form of love. Even if it's like you're talking about a relationship love, sexual sort of love sort of thing, that still plays into that, And if you're talking about a universal love of mankind sort of thing, that plays into that too. And if everybody could learn to just do that one thing, wouldn't all have to be Christians, I think there's a seed of that in just about every religion. It says don't go around wiping your butt with other people. And if you were able to do that, then that seems to me like a real true version of what love is.
All love comes from God. It certainly doesn't come from the powers of Satan, that's for sure. So my interpretation of the word love is, it always reminds me of Jesus. And thank you, Lord, for letting me witness. I feel good about this, I really do. But my interpretation of love is what I know of Jesus.
Gosh, I don't want to sound like the old, Scrooge, but I think this is a term that is often exploited by dishonest people. Obviously, the word has meaning. I love my family, my children, talked about my nieces. I love my comrades. I love my wife. It's a feeling. It's hard to describe. It's hard to define. But it is often also very much a term that is manipulated by people.
Supporting someone and giving them what they need and reflecting them back to themselves, and trying to let someone else give everything that they have to give.
Love makes me feel really, really good inside. I won't tell you the analogy. Never mind.
I think it's complete happiness, someone or something, I guess, that you totally want to be with or do forever, and it's the best feeling ever.
Just to, I don't know. I don't know.
It's a feeling that I think it's deep inside. It's deep inside your soul. Right about here in your gut that you feel. It can't be expressed in words. It's just a feeling.
Love is, first of all, a very abstract word.
Starts with loving yourself, and from that grows respect for other people, and then love for one another in your community.
It's a hard thing to speak. It's a hard thing to do too, because I know it seems like everyone in my life, my parents, my friends, we're all kind of still trying to get it right. But I think it's basically showing care and wanting the best for somebody.
Miłość. That's love in Polish. dużo dobrego seksu, lots of good sex.
사랑이란 거는 두 사람이서 영혼을 같이 공동으로 소유를 하고 같이 나누는 것이 있을 때 이루어지는 그런 감정의 하나라고 생각합니다. The English translation is the love is some of the emotion that happens between two people when they share the two souls together.
When two people understand each other and see something in each other and are committed to each other, and it's more an understanding that they understand each other and know where they want to go and are willing to help each other get there. I think that is what it's like.
If something makes you happy, I would consider I would say that could describe love. Something you enjoy, something that makes you feel like you don't feel on a daily basis, on the average. Something that makes you feel above average. Something that you enjoy. I would say that's love.
When you're talking with people about stuff like this, you got to kind of ask them, well, what do you mean by that? Does love equal sex? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean to you? Because it means a lot. And I don't know. To me, I find it very difficult to just put my finger on it and give it a short definition. But I believe I'm capable of feeling that emotion.
I guess it's unqualified acceptance probably would be part of the equation. And I don't mean that people can cross boundaries without repercussions, but just an acceptance of your good sides and your bad.
It means not being scared, I think.
This is my poem, The Pepper Pickers. I wrote it October 24th, 1996, Greenfield, California. Here I sit in Greenfield at El Camino Liquors. I'm trying to get to Carmel while watching pepper pickers. The men are picking peppers out yonder in the fields. Red hot chili peppers is what that farm there yields. Mouth-puckering, eye-watering, pouch-pickling chili peppers. The pickers pick the peppers off the plant and put them in a big black bucket. When the bucket is full, the pickers take the pepper over to a nearby truck. On the truck is a mound of peppers with two men standing on it. The bucket of peppers is thrown by the pickers up to a man on the mound. The man on the mound empties the bucket and throws the bucket back down. The bucket is caught by the man who brought the bucket to the truck to begin with. Then these persistent pepper-picking people return to the field and commence to pick some more peppers. This painstaking process is repeated until the pepper truck is packed. How many super-duper pepper-picking pooping people does it take to pack a super-duper pepper-picking pooping people porta pooper? Here I sit in Greenfield at El Camino Liquors. I'm trying to get to Carmel while watching pepper pickers.